Hey guys, it's Neil from the Skullbusters, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get gold in all scenes from episode 1, season 1, the Grand Tour game. So there's 15 scenes, that means you've got 15 golds to achieve. So if you follow our guide in this video, you should hopefully unlock it. So let's get started. First up, scene 1, and we are Clarkson in the Mustang, and all you have to do is come first position. You do get the more power button, which is X, and you have to pick them up. They are collectibles, so make sure you keep your eye out for them. So this was my very first attempt at the game, and I've done it. So then collectibles, make sure you pick them up and use them in the right times, let's say. And it's pretty straightforward, this one. I've done this on my first attempt, so you can see it's not clean. See, sometimes they do catch you back up, but that's why you need them more power buttons, just to finish them off. And that's that one done. Scene 1 done. First gold. So next up, we're on to scene 2, and this one is a race between Clarkson and Hammond. He's in the P1. He's Clarkson. Hammond's in the Porsche. So we're Clarkson to start off with, and you need to come first. Again, it's not a bad one, this one, to be honest. It can be a little bit dirty if you want to do. This car, the P1, it is really fast, but it's really twitchy as well. I think out of the 3 cars, the Ferrari, the Porsche and this one, Hammond's car, which is the Porsche, is really bad. I didn't like it. You'll understand why further on. But yeah, this has got it's so fast. So again, all you need to do is come first on this. I didn't use the brake a lot. All I've done is just left off the gas, if you're wondering. There's only certain points where I'll brake, or even handbrake it. Obviously you'll see my brake lights where I'll brake and where I don't brake. So there, I'm just lifting off the gas so I can get in control of the car again. Just snaking all over the place, even on a straight. So that's that one down. All done. So that's 2 down. Scene 3. Richard Hammond and the Porsche. Again, like I say, this is really twitchy. You'll understand when you drive it yourself to handle. So this, oh, it's not Richard Hammond. It's Richard Hammond's car, but anyway, it's Clarkson. Sorry. So it's drifting points. You've got to get a total of 1,500 meters. So it's not about fastest lap, coming first, anything like that. It's about drifting. So it's square and just drift as much as you can, where you can, even in the straight lines. Just keep flicking it out. As you can see, I keep going all over the place just to try and get as much as I can out the track. You don't, like I say, if you build up enough speed around the big bends like that, and you get quite a lot for doing so. On the simple ones, just handbrake them anyway. Again, another big one. Just keep on the throttle as well while you're holding it square. Even on the straights, just keep dabbing square if you need to. As you see near the end, I needed a little bit just to finish. So I'll just bend it just to go over. And I did. Don't matter what you do, it's all about drifting, that one. So that's 3 golds. Scene 4 up next. So this time it is Hammond, but this time he's in Jeremy's car. That's where I was getting confused. So we're back in the McLaren P1 again, like I say. So this one, you can't go off, you can't crash, pretty much. So you don't even have to drive fast if you don't want to. As long as you stay on that track, get it all the way round. Doesn't matter what time you do it in. It's if you hear him scream, that's it. You're not getting gold. So you need to drive like James May, basically. Mr. Slow, Captain Slow, and you'll get gold. I still went a bit fast on the straights and I was overcautious on the bends. Like I say, don't have to be super fast at doing it. I just want it to get over and done with. Long as I got close there, I just hit the anchors there. So just keep it on the track, don't go off, don't hit anything. If you do, just start again, retry. And just get it home in one piece. Without Hammond squealing away in the car. It's quite easy, this one. Straightforward. So nearly on the home straight. And that's a dune. That's 4 down. 5th one up. Next up, we have James May in the Ferrari. And this one is all about speed. Don't matter about the time, it's about speed. How fast you can go. It's about getting that up to ×5, the fizz. Again, this is a bit twitchy, it can be. As you can see there, I just stopped the car so I can get control of it around the bend. So it's about going fast, this one. You don't have to drift. I thought I had to drift, but it wasn't. It's all about speed. I still got it anyway. I think this is fairly straightforward, this one. Just go as fast as you can. Try not to do what I done there, is crash it, because it resets. It's about being clean and fast. So you hear them little pops, that's 1 down. So we've got 5 to do in total. You can go above that if you need to. I think I got 6 in total, but as long as you don't crash, it keeps hold of wherever you was up to last. So on the home straight. There's another gold. Lovely jubbly. Ka-ching. 5 down. Scene 6 coming up next. You're going to see a good crash on this one. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know you could pick at this time. But anyway, I would have chose James anyway because I like the car. Out of the 3 to choose, handling wise. Again, don't forget to pick them up. They are vital. You're going to see a nice crash here now. And I still won. I'm lucky it was 2 laps. That was ace. As James would say to Clarkson or May, you cock. Right. So all you got to do is win the race. 2 laps. Quite straightforward. You can cut the grass if you want to, like I did. I use this lap to get used to the car, really. I think you'll see towards the end. I kept it on the track more, but as long as you come first, it doesn't matter. Pick these up, like I say. As long as you do that, you're good. It's a really quick car. Bit snaky, like you see. Yeah, more power. Let's crash Hammond. Get out of the way, you cock. There we go. Lovely. Look at that for power. Right, second lap. It's fair to say I didn't bin it in this corner like I did before. It's a bit more cleaner this lap. I saved them. So just where I knew they was coming up, I saved them for there. Or any straights if you want to do it on that. I missed one on the end, but I was still lucky enough to win it. So again, just pick them up. So they try and catch you up. So I've still got my more power button. Bit of drifting around the corner. So they're keeping with me. See, I missed one in and I thought, oh shit, I'm not going to do this. But I kept it going, kept my foot down, pulled away. Lovely. So another gold down. 6 down. Next one up. Scene 7. This is dead easy. Keep it in that green line. R2. Full throttle, don't let up. It's just a drag race. With Clarkson. We're Hammond in the Porsche. And we just pick him. Nice and easy. Piece of piss. That's 7 golds. Scene 8. Now this is a bastard, this one. I'm not going to lie. It was an absolute bastard. So you've got to stay 50 metres ahead of Clarkson in the P1. And as I said to you before, this car is really bad for handling. Now, I noticed a couple of things. Is the beginning bit, you kind of, if you did the beginning bit better than I did, you can be in front. So the middle part, Clarkson, you can't hardly touch him. He's just fast as fuck. Towards the end of the lap, that's where you gain your speed. You can crash Clarkson out. I have noticed you can do that, but I didn't do that. I did pip him at the end. This I think is hard. One of the hard ones to do. They did even patch this because originally it was 100 metres when I first played it. So they have patched it. So you can see now I'm gaining on him. I hardly braked on this. There's only a couple parts where I didn't brake. Just kept my foot down, off the gas. Just tickled the gas basically. And just went for it. It took me quite a few goals that one. So it is an absolute bastard of a gold, that one. So another goal down, scene 9 up. So we're the American in the Ferrari. So we've got to do a hot lap. And the time to beat is a minute. So try and keep it as neat and tidy as you can. First 2 bends I didn't brake. That hairpin, I braked and handbraked. This one you don't need to brake, and neither is the next one. You just let off the gas until you come into the chicane in a minute. Don't brake there, just off the gas. This chicane, so you I brake heavy, keep on the gas, and get it through as soon as you can. Back on the gas, stick to the right. You can go on the grass like that. Dab the brake or let off the gas. Same again. And hopefully you'll do mine or match mine or get better. So that's 9 goals down, 6 to go. Scene 10. We're in the BM. M2, I think it is. So same again. Now this time it's just drifting. So kind of like the early one. Don't matter about how fast you get round, or if you crash or anything. It's about drifting and getting as much drift points as you can. So every little corner, even on the straight, just try and drift. Even if you just try and flick it out on the straight, don't matter if you crash. As long as you're getting drift points, that's all that matters. So this is the big one, where you can get it, maximise it as much as you can around that. Like I say, build up your speed. This one you don't have to brake, so make sure you drift round that as much as you can. And the same with this bend, they're both similar bends, them two. So you drift round. Again, this is a big one to get your drifting points. Brake heavy and then that's it. Drift it round. See, I went a bit too much on the brakes there. So back on the straight, build up the power for the last two bends. Stick to the right. Hit the handbrake. Flick it round. Same again. Smashed it. That's another gold. Lovely jubbly. 10 down, 5 to go. Scene 11. We're back in the M2BM. And we've got to beat the time of 109 to get gold. So, like I say, don't brake. Just flat out that bend. You can flat out that one if you want, if you just nick the corner. I just have to gas and little bump the side. Now this is the one that you've got this key. Dab the brake and then handbrake it. But keep on the gas and try and keep it as nice and neat as you can. Again, this bend, just off the gas, dead quick. So you're keeping momentum. Same again with this one. Don't brake. Don't need to brake on them corners. Just off the gas. Brake heavy. Brake, 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 brake. Off the gas. On the gas, sorry. Through the chicane. Get on the gas as soon as you can. As soon as you straighten the car up, get on the gas. Stick to the right. I braked a little bit. You might not even have to brake there, to be honest. Same again. I was just being a bit cautious. But I got the gold. Got the gold. That's 11. Scene 12. Drag race. Keep it in the green. You're good to go. So with James May in the Ferrari. Pissed it. Another one down. Scene 13. So this one is not about time or anything like that. It's about being as fast as you can through the speed traps. You see the little ticker up the top left? It'll tell you, it'll go green, so you know that one's done. So don't worry about the overall lap of it. It's where the speed cameras are. You need to build that speed up, so when you go through, you beat the speed that it requires. It's not too bad as long as you build momentum up. The last one's could be a tricky one, but it's on the bend. I think it's the last corner or second to last corner or something like that. Let me just double. Yeah, this corner, this bend. So what I'd do is I think did I handbrake it? Let me see. No, I think I braked. I think I handbraked on one of them. I think it was Jeremy's, the McLaren P1. So just build up your speed, get as much speed as you can through all the traps. Don't worry about the time or if it's nice and tidy and stuff like that. As long as you got the speed through the traps, that's all that matters to get you the gold. And then once you've done the 3, it's about finishing the lap. And you've got to do that for the next 2 cars. So the Ferrari's down, now you've got to do the same for Hammond's Porsche. So next up, like I say, Hammond's Porsche. Same thing again, speed traps. As I said to you before, this car is a bastard, let's say. It's fast for on the straights. Just going around the bends, it's twitchy as fuck. I didn't do too bad actually on this one, I think. It was with the Clarkson fight, it really pissed me off, the car. So Like I say, speed traps, don't worry about all the bends. As long as you get nice speed, build it up. I think one of these is a trophy. I think if you get 167, I think that's a trophy if you beat that. So stay tuned to our channel, we'll try and get that for you on how to do it, best car to do it in, best way. So that's 3 down. Like I say, you don't have to worry about how you finish the track. As long as you do the 3 traps, speed traps, we're good to go. Home straight. And then the last one, last gold, is Clarkson and the P1 McLaren. He calls that a psycho killer, which I think I agree with. Right, come on you shaved ape, let's go for this. Last gold. First speed trap. See, I got close to that one then. See, look, doesn't matter about if you crash it. As long as you've got the speed going through the traps, that's all that matters. So, nearly the last one. These are quite easy, to be honest. I think there's out the old series, season 1. There's only a couple of tracks that I think, or scenes that are difficult. But yeah, these are straightforward. So here's the last trap, speed trap. And that's done. That's 15 golds. Just bring the car home. And then we're all done. And we're good to go. If you are struggling on certain ones, please feel free to give us some feedback in the comment section. And don't forget to give us some thumbs up or thumbs down if you liked or disliked the video. And don't forget to subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.